project number 4, which is how to say it. The objectives are: select a speech topic and determine its general and specific purposes, organize the speech in a manner that best achieves those purposes, ensure the beginning, body, and conclusion reinforce the purposes, project sincerity and conviction, control any nervousness you may feel, and strive not to use no's. The timing is 5 to 7 minutes. At 5 minutes, John is going to raise the green card. At 6 minutes, he will raise the yellow card, and at 7 minutes, he will raise the red card. So as soon as you see the red card, please wrap up. Although this is not a contest, it's always good for us to be on time. King's title is If You Are Sure, Say Yes. Please welcome King Ralph.
All right.
I was on a date with a girl. Her name is Jennifer. Before I joined Toastmasters. And the date seemed to have gone very well. She asked me a lot of questions. And she asked me a lot of questions. I tried to be affirmative. So I said, sure, sure, sure. And then after the date, never heard back from her. Not sure why. So I tried to find out from a common friend who happened to know her as well. And a common friend told me that I said too many sure. He said I should have said yes. Because yes seemed to be a more positive, affirmative word to her. Madam Toastmasters, welcome guests, and fellow members. As you could tell from my example, use of the word is very important in life, as I did not get my second date. Also, I went to an investment seminar one time. Investment advisor seemed very professional. He has a pair of suits on, glasses, talked very elegantly for the first 5 minutes until the 6 minutes. He's talked by using the word standard deviation. And I didn't want to ask a question because I felt like a fool if I was the only one who didn't know because no one else was asking a question. And then the 7 minutes, he came up with a word correlation coefficient. Then I gave up. At the end of the speech, I asked other people what he was talking about. And it happened that no one knew what's going on. And you could tell that it's very important to use the right word. And at the end, the investment advisor didn't make any sale. It's a very important element to use the right word. And the key is to know your audience, first of all. If I knew Jennifer didn't like the word sure, I could have used the word yes. I could have got my second date. If the investment advisor was going to use more simple words like risk instead of standard deviation, he could have made a sale. You could tell that the harm that it caused by using the wrong word. But at least that's what I was told, that was the reason that I didn't get my second date. One thing that's important when communicating with other people as well is to use simple words. How many of you here know any lawyers in your life or interact with any lawyers? You guys are not talking about this.
Don't worry.
I'm taking notes.
Right. If you talk to lawyers, you just listen. Sometimes they like to use compound words, like instead of saying because, they like to say because of the fact that. Or instead of saying although, they would say despite of the fact that. Let's do an example. Listen to what I'm saying now. Despite of the fact that I like Jennifer, Jennifer does not like me because of the fact that I say too many sure. And now listen to this. Although I like Jennifer, Jennifer doesn't like me because I say too many yes. Sure. You can tell the difference. If they both achieve the same meanings. To me, they both meant that I didn't get my second date. They both suck to me. That's part of my language. I cannot think of a better word to describe this my feeling on that. But you can tell that it's very simple. My second construction of the sentence. It's very easy to understand. Maybe I could have made an impression because I used a lot of words when I was dating Jennifer in that day. So maybe that was a deal breaker as well. So knowing your audience is important as well as using simple words. But to enhance your communication style, I would also propose a facial expression as well. What I call the open face. The open face is when you move your eyebrows up and say hello, instead of having a stressful face like this, hello. Don't believe what I say. Just go, I challenge you after this meeting, go find a baby and do this. Hello, baby. And next things go like, hello, baby. See what happens. Don't believe what I say. Just find out for yourself. So, in summary, I'd like to tell you that, from my experience, it's important to know your audience when talking to someone before you decide what word to use, as well as using simple words as well. And then at the end, try to use an open face. And that goes a long way. And by the way, this is not meant to be like a dating advice or investment advice kind of topic today. So if you run into difficulties, I disclaim any responsibilities on that.
Good job, team. It's a lot of fun.
Can you please take a few moments to